In Amharic, Addis Ababa means fresh flowers. Though close to the equator, it sits in the valley of the plateau. So, the climate here is warm and moist, and it's spring all year round. King Menelik II eyed the land and moved his capital to here in 1887. It remains the capital of the country throughout more than 100 years of regime change. In 1896, the Italian invaders invaded Ethiopia. Menelik II led the army and people to fight and resist, making Ethiopia the only country in Africa that has not become a European colony. He has won permanent independence for Ethiopia. In memory of the Menelik II, a square named after the great king was built in the center of Addis Ababa. As the capital of Ethiopia and the headquarters of the African Union, Addis Ababa is changing with each passing day. With the rapid development of Ethiopia, this city, with the highest altitude in Africa, has become the highlight of Africa. The architecture spanning 100 years and today's high-rise buildings look to each other and continue to write the ancient legend and modern prosperity. There are many Chinese enterprises in this city. They seek international development here and bring more opportunities for local young people. This young man, named Regassa, is a technical employee of a Chinese enterprise in the Oriental Industrial Park. It took him 2 years to make himself from ignorance to technical proficiency, from passive learning to active progress. Among them, it is inseparable from help of Operation Manager Yang Chao. While working with the Operation Manager Yang Chao, their common growth experience made them become good friends who share everything with each other.
他说他家里有妹妹在读书，他的钱寄回去给他妹妹，他留了很少一部分去租房子，比如说每个月的钱刚刚够他打电话和吃，上面基本上没有别的那个费用支出。当时我感觉这个小伙子很不错，他有一种像中国人说的那种传统美德吧，一切都以家庭为主，把所有的都回报给家庭。
Regassa's hometown is a village more than 200 kilometers, a 4-hour drive from the capital. He goes back home once a month. His Chinese friend, Yang Chao, has long wanted to visit his family. This time, Yang prepared some small gifts and followed the brother back home. In his father's eyes, Regassa has grown into a man. He is the hope and pride of the family. Regassa's father works in a quarry. Regassa has 3 sisters. He is the only son.
我把他爸爸的手翻过来看，手上那个老茧，一看的时候我就想起了我父母的以前怎么含辛茹苦的把我带大。我那时候相当于是家庭条件还比他们这里还稍微好一点，但看他爸爸妈妈真不容易，他家里那么多兄弟姐妹，也没有过多的收入，家里几头羊几块地，能把他们那么多兄弟姐妹带到现在，真的不容易。
With the help and encouragement of Yang Chao, Regassa not only learned technology and management skills, constantly improved himself, and quickly made it to the company's management team. Regassa hopes that his friends back home can also change their lives through hard work, just like him. Now Ragasa has become the backbone of the company and begun to cultivate his own technical team. He has great hopes for his future. The Oriental Industrial Park is the first national industrial park in Ethiopia. It has created more than 20,000 local jobs and promoted the prosperity of the surrounding villages and towns. It was listed as a priority development project in the National Industrial Development Plan, and it's an integral part of the Sustainable Development and Poverty Alleviation Plan. The industrial park development mode has gradually become an important pillar for Ethiopia's industrialization. As one of the fastest growing countries in the world, it has formed broad market space, which attracts many enterprises from all over the world to make investment and explore the market.
我来的时候员工，还有2个月时候我做班长，2年以后我做组长，现在是差不多8年我做部门主管。
In 2014, the Ethiopian government established a special agency for the development and management of industrial parks. Nearly 30 park projects have been planned, under construction or in operation successfully, among which 9 national parks are in cooperation with Chinese enterprises. For Ethiopia, the industrial park has become an important symbol of the rise of its industry. Li Hongman never thought that she would travel this far to Ethiopia, and didn't expect that Ethiopia would be developing so fast.
ቤጂንግ ትምህርት እየተማርኩኝ ያለ ሁለተኛ ዓመት አካባቢ እሷም ቤጂንግ ኖርማል ዩኒቨርሲቲ ተማሪ ነበረች። በትምህርት ቤት ውስጥ ነው የተዋወቅነው። በትምህርት ቤት ውስጥ ተዋወቀን። 1-2 ዓመት አብረን ትምህርት ቤት ውስጥ በጓደኝነት አሳልፈናል።
Saisei not only fell in love with China, but also with a Chinese girl, and he brought his true love back to Ethiopia.
现在是没有人感觉他是中国人，他是传统的埃塞人。现在跟中国和埃塞人是两个公司，他去的公司里面，他是一个桥。
በዛምነ የኢትዮጵያ ስም ነው የቤተሰብ ስም ነው ስለዚህ አሁን ኢትዮጵያ ነው ለከ ኢትዮጵያ ልጅ
结婚前和结婚后就不一样了我们说就是那个春晚小品上说的啊结婚前可能就是说比较浪漫结婚后了就柴米油盐了
感谢你理解我的简单的生活离开你的国家来在这里一起生活我真的感谢
Li Hongman has lived in Addis Ababa for 8 years. She and her husband, Saisei, both work in the Chinese company. They named their lovely son Li Sae.
እኔ አሁን ኢትዮጵያዊ ነኝ አይደለ ቻይና አገሬ ብዬ ነው የማስበው በመሀል በአጋጣሚ ሲሄድ እውነቴን ነው የምልህ ሌላ ሀገር እየሄድኩ ነው እንጂ የሚመስለኝ ምንም እንትን አይመስለኝም ወደ ሌላ ቤቴ ይሄድኩ ይመስለኛል። ቤዛ ጋር ስትመጣ ያው ነው ስሜቷ። ለካልቸሩን አውቃለች፣ ምኑ ነገሮችን አውቃለች። ቻይንነቷ አለ፣ ኢትዮጵያዊነቷ ደግሞ ውስጧ የገባበት ሁኔታ ነው። ስለ ኢትዮጵያ አሁን ጥሩ ነገር በማትሰማበት ጊዜ ደስ አይላትም። እውነቴን ነው የምልህ። እናንተ ለምንድን ነው እንደዚህ የሚሆኑት? እንደ አገር ትቆረቆራለች።
The love across mountains and rivers will also cross all barriers and be met with love. Life is more like a long poem, savoring the true feelings in the eloquence.
咱路上咱不清楚，咱不会熟，咱不知道路啥样，你看到个车里边，叫他家属正好坐咱那个车上。
On the New Year's Eve of the Chinese lunar calendar, the Chinese medical team, according to the schedule, is going to re-examine 2 patients who have undergone neurosurgery.
这个是个脑出血，是当时比较重，病人在我们在手术室里面在进行准备工作，这个时候呢，就是病人在外面已经突然是呼吸都停了，当时这个病人家里边是哭成一团，大概有4、5个月了吧，有4、5个月了，我们想去进行家庭随访一下。
他都有费用，哦，脑膜，正常了。
他自己可以说话。
啊，这就是病人。OK。
现在基本上是神经的症状都恢复的差不多了。Like me, close your eyes, close your eyes.
Close.
Very good, very good. 平衡能力各个方面都不错。
可以 ，good recovery。
可以 ，hold 嘞，good。
hold tightly。
非常有力气这个。
good recovery。
病人虽然离这儿，有的时候就几公里或者10公里、8公里，但是呢，咱们来一趟也是非常不容易，所以说我们有时候到家里边进行随访。
In order to better serve the local people, China's foreign aid medical team often toured for diagnosis and treatment and provided free treatment for people in remote areas.
把这个头发连那个骨头碎片都进到脑子里。
那这个恢复的就是好的。
这是术前看的颅骨碎的，这术后都可以了，术后都基本上恢复原位了。
በጣም ሰው አይደለም አንተ በቃ መልአክ ነህ፣ ጥሩ ሰው ነህ፣ ፍቅር ነህ አንተ።
Love, your love. Yes. Take you. We are brother. We China and the Ethiopia. A brother. Brother.
Wait, listen. He's correct.
በጣም ነው ልክ
从1974年开始，中国派出了到埃塞的第一批医疗队啊。那么到现在为止，应该说我们在埃塞的这个医疗合作从来就没有断过啊，因为教育和健康啊都是百姓非常关心的事情。我们第一批医疗队，我记得来自河南的队长梅根年大夫啊，在这儿还献出了他的生命啊。
Mei Genglian was the leader of the first medical team of China's aid to Ethiopia. In over a year of working in Ethiopia, he led the team to the remote areas with the poorest conditions and in most need of medical treatment. He once treated 313 patients and performed 7 operations in one day. In August 1975, Mei Genglian was killed in a car accident when during work in disaster relief. His body was buried in land to which he devoted his heart and soul. The family of a local villager once treated by Mei Genglian has been keeping vigil at his tomb for 4 generations. Mei Genglian's selfless dedication remains unchanged in the hearts of generations of Chinese medical aid team members. This is the first time for Adil Kamil Abdul Qadir to take the light rail in his hometown. The development of Addis Ababa surprised him. He has studied and lived in the Medical College of Zhengzhou University for nearly 6 years. He gave himself a cool Chinese name, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee has long heard that the Chinese medical team is from various hospitals in Henan province. It's fate. During holidays, Bruce Lee came to Tyranesh Beijing Hospital, the base of Chinese medical aid team in Ethiopia. He wanted to do something for them.
英语有的也不是教的也不是很顺畅，我们也不懂当地语。如果要是有同志的话，我们沟通交流啦，无论诊断疾病啦，或者是说开展业务，非常有利。
Located on the outskirts of Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, Tyranesh Beijing Hospital is also known as China-Ethiopia Friendship Hospital. It is a modern general hospital built by the Chinese government in 2009, covering medical services for 500,000 people in this area.
我们是中国援埃塞俄比亚第21批医疗队，实际上我们派了23批，其中另外2批还有特殊任务，一共359人。
After the completion of the hospital, the original scattered medical points were gathered to carry out work. Doctors coordinate and cooperate with each other to give full play to their technical advantages.
来到埃塞俄比亚，第一台手术就是上了眼科、普外科、脑外科、骨科、妇产科5、6个专家。
Residents of our city and our local area are very grateful for the services provided by the China medical team. They are helping save lives. They are helping to increase the quality of life of our patients.
我们在这个地方不但为了救治疾病，还要帮助他们培养医生，是为埃塞俄比亚更多的人去服务。
手把手的对他们进行培训，让他们至少能做一些比较简单一些的手术，效果比较切实的，这样呢，他们能救活更多的病人。
So the people coming to this hospital benefit greatly from this medical teamwork, and I know for a fact this medical team is a very hardworking, committed, disciplined team, and they work very well with our nurses, doctors, and our patients are very happy with their service.
Do you feel good? Do you feel pain?
Seeing the senior Chinese doctors in his hometown gave Bruce Lee a special feeling of intimacy.
非常欢迎你，你也是中国医生，对，你也是中国医生，我们都是在这个中安友谊的桥梁，你也是，我们也是一样的角色。
对。Thank you very much. We're family.
One family, one family。我们就是回去到郑州，邀请你吃回面。
OK。好了。OK。再见。
看没有？有地有天有遗传，看到没？这就是幸福。
Every medical team will spend a spring festival in Ethiopia. After a year of getting along with each other, the team members have become as close as their families. Although in a foreign country, the New Year's Eve is still exciting and jubilant. The Ethiopian journalists who come to interview China's medical team are also greatly touched.
新年好！少喝点酒，别喝那么多酒，血压高。
爸爸很快都会回去。一定听妈妈的话，然后帮妈妈干活，好不好？哎，好孩子，好，再见啊，再见儿子，好，拜拜。
We have a big respect for the Chinese people. We have a different calendar than the Western. Personally, it gives me pleasure to report.
参加就是远飞培训的时候，我的儿子，我的大儿子才3岁，我的女儿才6个月。好像他对这个妈妈这个概念，他不知道这个妈妈是干啥的，不能陪他玩，不能。
Family is important. I can only imagine how difficult it has been for her and for her family to be separated. But I believe she is doing a significant job here in Ethiopia.
我们这个医疗队啊，每个人他们都会有付出，都需要克服重重困难，克服了这个超越在国内难以想象的一些困难。
家里先生刚做过手术啊，都这样就过来了，非常非常的高兴。好，别哭了，别哭了，别哭了。
哎，不是，有
是不是想家了？
深刻啊！好，
在非洲这一年，英国人发生的每一件事我都记得很清，即使再过几年，我想也不会忘掉。这个没来非洲啊，怕非洲；这个来到非洲啊，爱非洲；离开非洲啊，想非洲。对一个人的成长，对一个人的自我的一种精神的升华，有很大的帮助。
Chinese means bless good fortune for everyone, for the whole people.
The Ethiopian counterparts always provide the best conditions and care for the Chinese doctors at the hospital. On the important traditional festival of China and Ethiopia, the Ethiopian counterparts will organize all the members at the hospital to celebrate with Chinese team members. Time is the best colorist. It harmonizes life and love into meaningful colors. Dear one, friendship makes us smile and bring our hearts close to each other. This moment will become eternal in everyone's heart and will be remembered in the years to come. "50 years ago, the Oriental countries of the two continents developed together and established a brotherhood. Today, these two good friends, good partners and good brothers devote their wisdom to jointly write a beautiful future.